Alright, before we get into the video, I do want to make a few disclaimers. I do own more than gray shirts, but it just happened to be what I was wearing when I had the motivation to film this video. The second disclaimer being, sorry if I talk weird, it's just I have a retainer in, and that's kind of annoying, but whatever. The third one being, sorry that I look like a 12-year-old boy. You know, I know it's not my greatest look, but it's the one I chose to serve today, and I hope you all enjoy it. And in other news, I got a tripod finally, so the only thing I really have to balance my phone on now is a tripod and a mirror, which is actually kind of convenient, and it's a huge milestone because I used to balance my phone on 4 different items so it would match the height of me sitting down. But I feel like I've rambled enough already, so I'm just going to get into what I had to go through for 2.5 years. So it all started 2 years ago, May 2016, and I got my braces. They only put braces on my top teeth and then later put braces on my bottom teeth, but really my experience was pretty simple. I didn't have to really wear rubber bands until like halfway through my treatment, and it wasn't a big deal even though I didn't wear them, which is probably the reason my experience was prolonged. I was only supposed to have my braces for a year, but then it escalated into 2 years and 6 months. The most difficult it ever became was when they made me wear 3 rubber bands. It was really painful and inconvenient, and I didn't feel like taking them out every time I had to eat or brush my teeth, so I kind of just didn't wear them, and for some reason I was still allowed to get my braces taken off, so I am grateful for that, but I still don't appreciate having to put all of that latex in my mouth and potentially swallowing it. Which brings me to another fact, like, I wonder how many rubber bands and pieces of wax I have put into my system on accident. But the part of this video I really want to focus on is how bad it was taking them off. I don't wish this experience on my worst enemy. While it was all happening, I was thinking, I think I'm better off wearing my braces instead of going through this. And it really gets bad when they drill off the glue. It smells like burnt hair, it smells like everything bad, it smells like matches. Ew, like how does my mouth produce that smell? And then it also got bad when I was getting a permanent retainer put in my bottom teeth. They had the mouth stretcher, but they also had a tongue block. And it was a sharp piece of plastic going into the wrong part of my mouth, and I couldn't say anything about it or else I would sound like I was drowning. And the worst part about it all is like all the cold water and cold air touching your teeth and like all of the products that they put in your mouth. It's just like not a good experience, and I was sitting there thinking like, is this what hell is like? Do I have to go to church every day so I can avoid this? And that was a genuine thought. I'm not even being funny. Like, I thought that's what happened in hell. It honestly probably is because it was so bad.
It was honestly so bad.
And I'm not going to sugarcoat this for anyone. Because I don't want anyone being hyped to get their braces taken off only to slip into the deep darkness that you will when you get them off. But after that, the only thing you really have to worry about is the retainers they give you. Spoiler alert, retainers smell awful when you take them out and accidentally get a whiff. I know that's like kind of TMI and I'm probably making everyone gag, but it's awful. Like, I don't even want to like say what it smells like because it's just awful. Like, if you've ever been to the dump, that's a good way to describe it. And it's not because I'm being unhygienic, it's just because mouths are generally gross, and it's just not a fun thing. It's a piece of plastic hanging out in your mouth, and that is why I can't wait to get my actual retainer in a month, so I can only wear it at night, which will be great because I hate this retainer so much.
So much.
But I kind of want to end this video on a funny note. I think everyone who has braces, unless you're an overachiever, you've already like eaten everything they told you not to eat. This is for all my hashtag rebels out there. It was really funny because I was given a water bottle filled with a whole bunch of taffy and Skittles and everything. They were like, so here's all the candy that you couldn't eat. I had to sit there and pretend like I didn't eat any of that and like this was a huge milestone, but it really wasn't. So either way, I appreciate for all the sugar they've given me. So it's probably weird if you're interested in this, but for anyone who is, this is my retainer and is going right back in my mouth because it's awful. So before I end this video and begin rambling on another topic, my tips for anyone who has braces: don't be an overachiever. You're only going to make yourself depressed. But make sure you brush your teeth because mouths already have a whole bunch of bacteria and it's only going to build up more when it's sitting on metal in your mouth and it's gross. Also, I'm going to be completely honest and say, like, don't put a whole bunch of effort into flossing, because I remember getting my braces taken off. When I was going to go and floss my teeth, nothing interesting happened, and they also said that my teeth looked great and healthy and everything. So don't really worry about that part, but make sure you brush when you're supposed to and you keep up on your rubber bands so you don't have to go a year longer with your braces like I did because I was irresponsible and lazy. I do feel like a lot of this video was complaining, so I'm gonna try to like equalize it and say that it really is not a bad experience at all unless you make it a bad experience. The only time it really sucks is when they tighten your braces, and it also only sucks when you have your rubber bands, but that's about it. It's pretty like normal. You get used to it so fast and so quick. And that's about it. Also, if you're about to get your braces off, don't worry about staining, because even if you're like an awful person with your dental hygiene, the chances of your teeth staining are very slim. The moral of this video regarding people with braces that just got them on is that it's not a bad experience as long as you brush your teeth and are good with your rubber bands. And regarding people who are going to get their braces taken off, then I'm sorry and I hope you have fun. In other news, I am going to Denver this weekend, so maybe expect some content unless I get a severe anxiety attack because I am too afraid of filming in public, because apparently I just care so much about how the general eye views me. So thank you for watching. I mean, you can subscribe if you want to, but you don't really have to, because like I am a little boring. But I'm gonna stop talking for now. I hope that you enjoyed this. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Have a nice day.